And Marconi escapes pressure and throws an interception, and Grayson will return it for a touchdown. We are tied. Rocco Marconi scrambling away from a defender, and Grayson steps in front of the pass and scores. 3rd down and 5, 1 minute to go in the quarter. Still no Bulldog wideout has caught a pass. Hart is out of the shotgun with Baja to his left, and Hart will hand off on a delay. No, he won't. Sacked in the backfield, Joe Dazzo on a blitz, and he's poking fun at Jasper Hart down on the ground. Joe Dazzo, forget about David Baja, he just creams Jasper Hart, and it's another 4th down.
2nd and 9 to the 48. Honolulu just 1 timeout left. They get the ball, leaving with about 30 seconds left. Hand off Parker. Parker's got the first down. Parker! Back attack! Attack! Out of the 6-yard line. Ball game!
Between arguably the top 2 teams in the league coming up in a couple of weeks. 3rd down and 4. Zuli back to pass. Deep shot to Corky's wide open inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line.
Red Feather's going to have Brewski in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. Red Feather pump fakes once, right-hand side. That's going to be picked off! Picked off by O'Neal. Julius O'Neal with his first interception of the day.
It's panic time now for the Pride. Christensen throws. That's batted up in the air and intercepted. It's taken away and down the sideline goes number 20. Lucius Sanders put it on the board. Touchdown, Cleveland. Oh my goodness.
And here's the counter play to Zulu, and Ogun will go. He's his best run of the day, and Ogun Zulu will go for the touchdown. Wow, what a run by Ogun Zulu.
Unbelievable. Man, they're being very precise, like exactly what you wanted them coming out of the half. And Pickler dropping back. He's going to fire deep, and it's going to be caught. And he's at the 30 to the 20 to the 10 and taking it into the end zone. Nick Finch with a huge touchdown, and just, wow, what a play from the Gladiators, and the coverage there from the Tyrants. The DB went for the interception, and he came up with error.
1st and 10 from the 21 here. Just over 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Chicago trying to uppercut this St. Louis Gladiators team and put them on the ropes. King, shotgun snap, moves in the pocket, fires deep down the field, caught at the back line! What a grab, and the first touchdown of Greg Soto's career is a spectacular one.
Greg Soto coming in replacing the retired J.C. Torres. Said, don't worry, Shan. I know you're about to play one.
This will be just under 32 yards for Otis Boudreau. On his left hash, the right footer stands ready. Spot is down. Kick is up. It is good. Otis Boudreau does it again in walk-off fashion. Louisiana taking down Florida 20-19.
They go 4 wide with the tight end split out. Stopped over the middle, throws another interception, and this time it's Jack Brown.
That one's going in the house.
Touchdown, number 36.
They call this, Colin, the law of averages. You know, whenever there's this many interceptions going on in a game, one of them's bound to go back to the house and get some points, right?
Oh my goodness. Now multiple linebackers have an interception, but this time Jack Brown turns around and runs it into the end zone.
And I'll tell you something. Deep drop for Dunhill. He's going to lob it deep. It's going to be caught. No one around him. He's going to be in. Touchdown. Forward Toros. Stephen Hacker does the robot and gets us off flying.
With
the season coming down to its last few weeks. Every game is important here in Portland, Oregon at Evo 9X Stadium. It could not be more vital as a Pacific Division matchup comes your way. The Portland Fleet taking on the Seattle Nemesis. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here alongside my partner Anthony Ellison. And good to have you alongside me tonight. This is a critical match for both of these teams. They're on the downside of 500, 4 games left for them in the season. Every game is important to get back to over 500. More importantly, to keep yourself in contention for that playoff spot. Both of these teams really need it. Seattle 2-6, Portland 3-5. What's going to be the deciding factor for either of these squads to get on the winning side tonight?
It's going to take a lot of mental toughness. You got to have that will to win. You got to push for that extra yard. Every yard is going to count in this game. Like you said, this is a win-win for both teams. You want to get momentum leading to the next game. You got a couple games left. But the biggest thing is going to come down to coaching. It's going to come down to execution of the game plan that you had during practice the whole week.
Absolutely right. Both teams on the outside of the Pacific Division lead. Vancouver currently leading it at 5-4 going into this week. So again, every game is vital because we have Portland 2 games back, about 2 games back. Seattle 3 games back. They really need this win to get back into the hunt for the Pacific Division title, which is still within reach. It's still plausible for either of these squads to get the division, but a lot of things still need to go their way. Portland will kick the ball off to start this game. We got Joey Robb on the tee, ready to boot it away here at the Shipyards at Evo 9X Stadium, and here we go. Ball going to be taken by Gus Scott. He'll run it up down to the right side. Tried to shake the tackle, but cannot get around Lonnie Wright. He'll be brought down to the 23-yard line. And we'll see Seattle's offense for the first time tonight. Terrellis Blanton getting out there in his second season here with Seattle. Had himself a decent game last time against Louisiana. 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, but those 3 picks were the deal breaker. Seattle going 1st and 10 with 3 wide receivers, offset I formation. Blanton to go for the throw, quick step. He'll have a pass up the middle, will be completed. Good for a first down and a gain of 13. This one up the middle there to Zachary Patton, getting his first catch of the day.
Yeah, and I think Portland was looking forward to them handing the ball out to Scott, but they came out firing with a first down throw, and that's what you need to do. You got to keep the defense off balance, and that's exactly what they did with my first down throw.
Yeah, this Portland defense, Mel Davis, currently the league leader this season in pass deflections, with 14 so far in the season, almost accounting for nearly a quarter of all deflections. Blanton to throw again, under a little bit of pressure. He gets it away to the left side, and it will be completed for another first down to Patton, and that'll take them into Portland territory. Let's introduce the rest of the Nemesis offense. We've seen Blanton, Blue Scott, and Matt Brown are in the backfield. Zachary Patton, David Gears, Tita Queen, and Gus Scott are your wide receivers. Paulie Truth and Dean Jackson are your tight ends. Another big gain on that last play. That one going for 18 yards. Heavy I formation for 1st and 10. Blanton on the deep drop. He'll screen it out. Blue Scott trying to roll up the middle. Ends up getting about 2 before getting taken down by Derek Majors.
And that's a good job by the defensive back over there to go off its assignment and then going up to make the tackle before that was a bigger gain.
Gets it up to the Portland 44. And there looks to be about 5 on the line for Portland, but they might be just shifting. Yeah, they're just going to shift it up to a 4-3. Blanton with 2 wide. He'll go for the deep drop. Going to find the man up the middle. Has a completion. Good for a first down and another 13-yard gain. That one taken to Paulie Truth, the tight end. He gets his first grab of the day.
And I'm liking Seattle right now, what they're doing. 4 straight passes. They're not afraid to throw it over the middle where Mel Davis is. To deflect it, they're saying, look, we're going to try you to see what you're going to do.
Now up to the Portland 31 for first down. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Blanton to throw. A little bit of pressure up the middle. Has the man up the middle. Caught! And off the defender for the touchdown is David Gears!
What a play. What a play call right there. You set it up by throwing over those middle passes, those slants over the middle. He looked in the middle. The safeties had their eyes at the tight end, and they just threw it right past him. Beautiful catch and throw, and what a way to start the game for Seattle.
Great opening drive touchdown. You saw on that catch for Gears, Derek Majors and Leo Morris got into a little bit of a collision. That might have been what gave Gears the opening, as he ends up going 31 yards for the touchdown. That caps off a 6-play drive. We'll now finish. It's a 5-play drive, as my math is just coming a little bit better as the kick is away from Christian Ronald Sui, and it makes it a 7-0 game. Ronald Sui having himself a pretty decent year as well here in Seattle. This season, 11 for 14 on the field goals, but thankfully not needing to count the misses here on the extra points, but he's been doing pretty well with that. So Portland will get the ball. Back to return will be Leo Morris. He'll take it from about the 3. Running up the middle, cannot get down from past the defender. And Dean Jackson there to make the stop. Set up Portland at their own 23.
This is the time, Portland, to come out. You got to fire back. But you want to always stick to your game plan right here. You know what got you here. You know you have a star running back. You just got to mix some passing in with this.
They'll go 3 wide in the shotgun for first down. Cyrus Jive, the quarterback for Portland. He'll take a bit of a low snap. Has plenty of time to throw. Gets the short pass up the middle. And that will be to Ezekiel Love to get about 2. And he'll be up to the 25. Introducing the rest of the Portland Fleet offense. You've seen Cyrus Jive pass to Ezekiel Love. Jacob Farmer will also be in the backfield at fullback. Wide receivers are Israel Adams, Benjamin Warner, and Ryan Davis. Tight end is Nelson Lozano Jr. On the line, left tackle Randy Fatt III. Center Jaden Taylor. And the right tackle from Atlanta, Jay Warren. Second down, handing off to Love. They'll go right side. Only gets about 4 before he is brought down by number 60 of Seattle, Aaron Stein. He picks up 3rd and 4.
Now, this offense is going to go as far as Love and what he can do. So let's see how they get him the ball and mix it up a little bit with the passing.
Yeah, so far the rushing offense for Portland, top of the league right now, 142 average yards of rushing. Whoa, what a quick pass!
Woo.
Down the left side to Israel Adams. I don't know if he was ready for that, but got the catch and makes the first.
I don't think he was ready for it, but what a way to get his head around at the ball at the right time, get the hands up, secured it for the first down. That was a tough catch right there.
Very tough, because it looked like it might have been a bit of coverage as well. Great job by Adams to make the grab. First down now at the 33. 3 wide receivers. Bit of a low snap for Jive. He'll go to the right side. Has the receiver and sliding out of bounds for 9 is Adams again. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Great pass right there. Jive will get into a groove. It all depends on if you can get the rushing there, so it's a manageable 3rd down. But that's a good pass right there. This is setting up for a good run for Love right here.
They are going jumbo set. They might go for Love here this time. They've got some pressure on the line. Jive to throw. Will screen it out to Love. Right side. He'll get the first down. Just barely stayed on his feet. Evaded a tackler. But ended up getting wrapped up by Matthias Citrion at the 44. Enough, though, for the gain and the first down. We'll introduce the rest of the Seattle Nemesis defense. On the line is Sean Parent, Aaron Stein, Greg Ward, and Catherine Harrell. KT Harrell, David Harrell, and Matthias Citrion are your linebackers. Secondary has Amar Bryant Jr. and Daniel Valentine as corners. Safeties are Ethan Kai, Brady Clark, and formerly of Fort Worth, Dougie Day. Pass here for Jive. Oh, good catch into coverage to Adams. Makes the catch while getting wrapped up. Gets it into Seattle territory.
Once again, to secure that catch right there, that's a fantastic catch for the wide receiver right there. Knowing that he was going to take a hit, he made sure the ball was secured, and he embraced it, dropped his shoulder so he can take the hit, and a good first down right there.
Great wrap up there from Brady Clark, preventing Adams from going any further on that play. First down now in Seattle territory. Jive hands off to Love, runs up the middle. Whoa! And gets wrapped up from behind by KT Harrell. Great tackle there on that play to only get it for 2 yards.
Yeah, and both of the Harrells right here will have to do a lot of tag team tackling right here. You know, they got 78 tackles and 57 tackles respectively. They're going to have to be on the ball when Love gets it and get them down.
They'll go 2 tight ends and an offset eye. Receiver right here for second down. A little bit of pressure on the line. Hand off to Love, left side. Evades 1 tackle, but cannot get around the rest of them. Only gets about 4 on the play, and again, KT is there to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get more than one person to the ball to help tackle. Loves pressing that spin button and breaking the first initial tackle, so you got to have somebody there to clean up.
Looks like they're going nickel here with Seattle against Jive's shotgun set. 3 wide for 3rd down and 4. Love on the sidecar, but he'll run the route. Pass right side. Pass completed to Adams. Keeps moving while getting wrapped up by Ethan Kai and ends up falling down to the 22-yard line. Another first down.
Ooh, it looks like Ethan Kai was playing that out route, but Jive made a good throw to the outside that only Adams was the person that can catch the ball. I really do like that Adams went up the field to get some extra yards after the first down.
Yeah, it looks like Ethan Kai kind of helped out Amar Bryant Jr., who had the wrap, but looked like he might have been about to lose Adams. So Kai there to help make that play. From just outside the red zone, from the heavy set, they'll screen it out to Love, right side. Plenty of room to try to spin inside, but Bryant again to help make the stop with KT, and ends up getting about 9.
And that's a play we're probably going to see quite a bit from Portland right there, is when you're bringing both 2 offensive linemen out on the screen right there and let Love do the rest of it.
They're going into a heavy eye this time. 1 receiver left. Seattle's defense trying to do a bit of a shift. Love will go left this time. Has a block. Goes to the left side and stops short of the goal line. Whoa, big stop by Doug Day to make it 1st and goal at the 1.
Oh, those spin moves are a gift and a curse. Sometimes they are fantastic because you can break off of a defender. Right there, he didn't have to do it. All he could have did just kept on running. That would have been a touchdown. What a way for the Seattle defender to stop him right before he can get to the red zone, to the end zone.
Great block from Jacob Farmer to give that room for Love. But yeah, Day had him in his sights, and nothing Love could have done there. It'll be 1st and goal. Goal line set with the I formation on the 1-yard line. Handoff, Love going to the left side, and he is stopped at the 1. They're going to say it's a loss. Great stop by the Portland defense again. Doug Day saying, no, sir, you may not enter.
Coming up from the safety position right there to lay the tackle. I love hard-hitting safeties right there who can just play the football and can tackle as well.
2nd and goal. Offset eye again. Hands off to Love, left side. Oh, and he's in trouble, and he is brought down by Citrion at the 5. 2 consecutive losses now on the play from the Seattle defense.
So now if you're Portland, you know they're looking for you to run the ball. Maybe we go back to Adams on that out route, or if the tight end over the middle, but you cannot get the ball to Love again. You got to look for something different.
Jive will go in the shotgun. They got 15 yards of space to do it. Bit of a high snap. Jive to throw. Up the middle. Has a receiver. Tipped in the air and intercepted. Picked off on the deflection by Brady Clark, and it's Seattle football at the 20.
And that right there, Seattle was absolutely ready. What a way to keep the eye on the quarterback, and then play the tip drill. Kept 2 feet in bounds on that interception, and that is a big play for Seattle.
Great job by the Seattle defense saying, yeah, Ezekiel Love, you are not on the list. You cannot go into the end zone tonight. They'll get the ball back at their own 20. Offset eye, 2 tight ends to the right. They'll hand off up the middle for Belush. She'll scamper to about the 27. And ends up getting walloped right about there for a gain of 7.
Great vision running right there. Like, she saw the hole. She cut back when it was closing in. Fantastic.
So far, a pretty good day for both runners on the ground. Doing some pretty good moves. Might be a bit of a ground and pound game as we head into about a couple minutes to go here in the first. Blanton's starting to change up to play. He's in a heavy eye. He'll hand off to Blue and cannot get any further. Gets a little bit of forward progress on the hit from Derek Majors. He'll bring up a gain of 2. Let's introduce the rest of the Portland defense. On the line is Robert Braard, Louis Negron, and Jobu McSlim. Linebackers are Mel Davis, Joseph Lama, Brody Gulch, and Khalil Thomas. Corners are Chris Stack, Derek Majors, and Leo Morris. Your safeties are Bernard Smith and Dale McClain. And, oh, that's another stop on Scott. Unfortunately, only going to get to about the 29 and ends up being a 3-and-out for Seattle. But I think they'll take it, considering they could have ended up with points for Portland.
Yeah, they stopped it from being a tie ball game, and that's what you want. Unfortunately, I didn't get the first down right there, but the defense, they're going to come back out with a lot of, like, good vibes right there, coming in there, knowing that they can stop Love.
Punt will be on the way from Lilac Butte. And this will be taken at about the 31. And a couple of yards will bring it up out to the 36-yard line. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the league, you can visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL is football for everyone. 1st and 10 for Cyrus Jive. Bit of a high snap, but he'll get the throw up the middle. Tipped in the air, incomplete. Oh, KT Harrell had the hands up, but could not haul it in.
Yeah, coming into this game, she has 9 pass deflections right there, and they go to the 10th one. Just have the eyes on the ball the whole entire time. That's the way to make a play coming from the linebacker position.
Yeah, and you see there the pass, it looked to be intended for Benjamin Warner, but Harrell just got right under it. Hands up, knock that ball out, maybe try to haul it in, but I think they'll take the incompletion any day of the week. Bring it up to 2nd and 10. Jive will go under center with 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers. Bit of a line shuffle here for Seattle. They'll hand off. Love, left side, and holding on for the tackle is David Harrell, preventing any further progress for Zeke, and it'll be 3rd down and 8.
And this is Seattle just saying, you're going to have to beat me with your arm, Jive. We have to see something better out of you. You have a little interception. You're only 2nd in the league in interceptions thrown, but you got to test your arm out.
Yeah, and that's a bit concerning here. Jive is going to get the throw, and it's incomplete. Doug Day knocking that one away. So he kind of was about to bring up before the play. They are in the bottom of the league in average yards passing per game at 221 on average. So, you know, this is a Portland team that really kind of lives and dies by the run.
Yeah, and the thing is, the quarterback Jive goes off of that. So if the running game is really well, then Jive is going to throw for a high percentage of passing. But if it's like this right here, then he's going to have some troubles.
Punt will be on the way from Dominic Birkin, who got a little bit of pressure. Fair catch will be called, and Scott will hold it at the Seattle 27. So bit of positive progress for Seattle. They did not advance the ball on their last drive, but they still get +7 on that 3-and-out. Nice tight battle here between both of these squads. Both of them doing pretty well for each other. But they both know how important this game is as we head into the final few weeks of the season. Shotgun set for Blanton. Has a little pressure up the middle and gets the catch down to the 40. It's a 14-yard gain, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Here in Portland, they're down by 7, but it is far from over. Both teams trading blows. See how they go. Seattle up 7-0. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. That pass there to start the second quarter caught by David Gears. Set it up at the 40. Offset eye, 3 wide receivers. Nichols set for Portland. They'll hand off to Ballou, and oh man, bit of a leg shot. Almost got close there to a chop block from Brody Gulch. It ends up getting the tackle for a loss of 1.
That's the way to stop them. Stop them in the tracks right there. Good tackle. Nice way to stop like the run before it happens.
Now to 2nd and long for Blanton. He'll have 3 wide and an offset eye. Hand off to Ballou again and again. Getting hit at the line of scrimmage, this time by Robert Brar. And they'll credit it with a 1-yard gain, but it's effectively no movement on the line of scrimmage as we head up to 3rd down.
Yeah, that's the way to shed the blocker right there. Got off the blocker, was able to make the tackle before anything had happened right there. Good job for that defensive line.
Blanton going 5 wide against the dime. He'll be in the shotgun set. 3 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Only rushing 3 from Portland as the pass goes up the middle. It will be completed down to the 40-yard line from number 17, Tita Queen. She'll get catch number 2 on the day, and it flips the field.
Portland, you cannot let that happen right there. There's 5 defenders and 1 receiver right there. It was able to get a post right behind the linebackers. Beautiful catch, the way to secure that 1st down. But Portland, you cannot give that up on the 3rd down.
Yeah, that is a crucial mistake from Portland, who are 61% in 3rd downs allowed, as the pass here to Gears is incomplete. That one broken up there by number 56, Khalil Thomas. And looking at their 3rd down allowances, Portland's given up 61% to Seattle's 54% on defense. So Portland is actually the 3rd to the bottom in the league in terms of 3rd downs allowed. Not really what you want to have when you're dealing with a squad like Seattle. Is the pass going to go up to the right side? Ballou Scott will get about 4. And is wrapped up by 24 and 27. Chris Stack and Dale McClain bring up 3rd and 6.
And see, for Portland here, you have to stop any momentum that Seattle has, knowing that this is a must-win game. Have to come out here and make a play.
It's a crucial 3rd down for the Portland defense here. Blanton in the shotgun with 3 wide. They'll step, has a throw, left side, has a catch for the 1st down. Just out to the 29-yard line. Another catch for David Gears.
And Gears right there stunned the defensive back on that zip route right there. Faked like he was going inside, then went outside. Beautiful throw as well.
And now they'll reset the downs at the Portland 29. Seattle hoping to get into scoring range. Offset eye 3 wide. They'll hand off. Ballou up the middle. Gets planted down by Mel Davis at the 27 for only 2. Oh, man. Big wrap tackle there from Mel. Just got right in front and just leveled Ballou. So it's going to be 2nd down. 3 wide. Offset eye. Nickel package for Portland. Ballou going to take the handoff again and met at the line again by Mel Davis, going nowhere on the run. Now 3rd down and 8 coming up.
Maybe next time, let's look at an outside run right there. Davis is all over the field right there. Back-to-back tackles right there. The reason why he's playing in the middle of the field.
They're down in 8. They're going to go 5 wide. Once again, Blanton in the shotgun with 3 wide to the right. As time up the middle will be completed, and Patton gets down to the 4-yard line for 1st and goal to go. Excuse me, that was number 88, Gus Scott, making the catch.
And they're not afraid to go after Davis. Davis, that's his zone right there. It's a cover 2, soft shell. Davis has to get back more right there. So they did a route right behind him. Easy 1st down.
Great 1st down. Now to be 1st and goal to go. Seattle hoping to get up by 2 scores on this drive. Handoff. Scott wrapped up from behind. Brought down at the 6. So it'll be a loss of 2 after Brar makes the tackle as we are entering the 12th play of this drive.
And right now, Seattle, this will be a really great momentum right here if you can get into the end zone.
We'll have twins to the left. High formation for Blanton. He'll go for the throw. And it'll be screened. Oh, and Baloo could not hold on to it. She drops it for an incompletion.
That was either going to be that looked like that was going to be a touchdown for either side, because you had a defender that could have jumped the route right there and could have took it back the other way. But then again, Baloo had a chance to get a touchdown just securing the ball.
Just could not hold on to it, unfortunately. It'll be 3rd down and goal from just inside the 6. Blanton going to throw. Looking up the right side as a receiver. Tipped it incomplete. Leo Morris got his hands but could not haul it in. So that will force Suey to come out and kick the field goal.
Oh, yeah. That was going to be... It looked like he played the route for the wide receiver right there. Almost got 2 feet in and almost brought down that catch for the interception.
So Suey will attempt this will be about a 22-yard field goal from the left hash. Ronald Suey, 23 for 28 in his career, as he puts it up and through to make it 24 of 29 and makes it a 10-0 game with 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. The SFL convention is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th to 30th for season 21 kickoff weekend. For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the Convention Alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Rooms are going fast, so make sure to reserve your special group rate today, and we will see you there. That 14-play drive finishing off with the field goal for Seattle, so Portland will get the ball back up around the 25-yard line. Nice return there from Morris. Portland's going to have to try to do something to get back into the thick of it. They're already down 2 scores. We're getting about halfway into the second quarter.
There's still a lot of time left. You don't want to go away from your game plan, but you know you do have to get some points on the board, but just take it play by play.
Two tight ends to the left on an offset eye. They'll hand off to Love to go that way. He has room to run to the left side. He goes to the 30, up, down to the 39-yard line where he is hit down by Brady Clark. Nice gain of about 17 for the first down.
And right there go your power O to the left side right here. Just a simple person-on-person block right there. Was able to get a good seal from the tight end from the outside, and Love did the rest.
And that is another great run for Ezekiel Love. So far in his career, over 7,500 yards rushing. He is over 1,100 yards rushing this season. Doing a fantastic job on the ground. He'll go again and only get about 1 as he is brought down by David Harrell for 2nd and 9.
Try to do the same play then again right now, but the linebacker was ready. Was able to shed the block right there and to get the tackle.
2nd and 9 now at the 40. Heavy I formation here as they brought in 3 tight ends. Jive from under center, hands off to Love. He'll go right side and is brought down. Oh, can't get around. And they'll give him forward progress. He made it back to the line of scrimmage. But Day makes the stop on the play, so for 3rd down.
Ooh. Thank the ref on that one. Okay, it looks like that was going to be a lot more yardage loss right there. But they have to do something different. That was predictable. That's why Seattle had 9 in the box.
And thank Love on that one, too. He had the bounce out, but just couldn't get his speed back to full. He'll bring Jive out for 4 wide with 3 to the left. He'll pass it up the middle, and it will be completed to Nelson Lozano Jr., the tight end. But unfortunately, they only get to the 49, cannot get past the line to gain, so it'll be a punt for the Fleet as they bring out Birkin once again.
It looked like Kai right there was able to stop him right before they got to the 1st down, and that's exactly what you needed. Oh, they're going for it.
Not a bad idea here. It is about a half a yard. We'll see if they actually snap it, though. They're in a heavy eye. This might be a snap. Play clock coming down to 8. They're going for the hard count. Can't get anything going, so no, they're going to call for the timeout.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good try to get a free 5 yards, but I think I'm with you. I think I would have tried for the snap.
It just, so at the situation here, maybe you could punt the ball and you can get them inside the 10. So maybe Portland's thinking, if we get them inside the 10, anything can happen. We can get a turnover, or they're playing the field advantage game right now.
No, you're absolutely right. A punt here from Birkin will easily get inside the 20, maybe inside the 15, probably more on average inside the 15. But we'll see maybe maybe they'll get a generous bounce here. Birkin going to take the punt. It is away, and Scott going to call for the fair catch, and he'll take it right at the 14-yard line. So there you go, right just inside the 15, as I talked about. That is where Seattle will take over. I consider that a bit of a blessing and a curse to know that punters usually go about that average, and I feel a little ashamed to figure that out.
No, that's a good call right there, but yeah, that's a good spot to have it in.
But it's exactly what you were talking about. Play the field position, get them inside the 20. Blanton's to throw here on first down. Bit of a sidearm to the right side will be completed to Gus Scott, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 18.
Big fan of the arm slot for Blanton right here. Throwing it to the side right there. Was able to get past one of the defenders. That was a good catch, but the throw, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, good catch there for 3. Now we're down to 4 minutes to go here in the half. Blanton on an offset eye. We'll have 3 receivers. Gonna throw it up the middle. Will be pobbled and incomplete. Ooh. Intended for Gus Scott, but got through into a little bit of coverage. Bit of a dangerous throw there. It was about double or triple teamed on that one.
Oh, that could have easily been intercepted right there, especially because the ball got tipped after contact. Got to be careful right there. You're doing well right now, Seattle. Blandon with 73% of his passes completed. Just got to be careful on that throw right there.
Absolutely. They'll go 5 wide for third down. 3 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Dime set for the Fleet. Blanton to throw. Pressure coming a little bit. Up the middle will be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Chris Stack. And he'll get down to the 29-yard line.
And that is exactly what Portland was waiting for right there. They went back over the middle, the bread and butter throw right there, but the defense was ready for it, tipped the ball. That was right there, was ready for that interception. That is the play that Portland needs to get back into this game.
The tip there was made by Dale McClain, and then Stack was there to make the catch. So now Portland in prime position to get on the board here with about 3.5 to go in the half. Heavy eye, they'll hand off to Love, right side. He'll run it out, gets to the outside, and gets to about the 24 for 5 before Doug Day brings him down.
So now with Seattle back on defense right there, remember, Portland has some type of momentum right now. Team tackle Love, that's the biggest thing. You know Portland will want to pass, hand the ball out to Love. Just going to be on the lookout. Got a double team on that tackle.
Jive's going to have twins to the right for 2nd and 5. Only 4 on the rush. Plenty of time for Jive to throw. Right into coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Doug Day. And he's got room to run at the 30. It's down to the 40, then the 50. It's a foot race and down to the Portland 40-yard line. An egregious error from Cyrus Jive as it was just right in the hands of Doug Day.
He didn't see Day on that coverage. All he was looking at was Adams on the end route. Didn't see Day back up into the exact zone that what Adams was running on that end route right there. So that was a beautiful play call by the defensive coordinator. Really, really tough for Portland.
Oh, and an unfortunate break. Warner there to make the stop. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Day was just sitting there just waiting, and just suddenly he has a ball in his hands like, oh, I have this now. Seattle starting this drive in Portland territory. Blanton might be going for a dagger here, but he's brought down for a loss of 5. And it's a sack from Robert Broer. That's the momentum for the defense that they so desperately need.
Yeah, first sack of the game right there for Portland. That pushed them back a little bit. You're trying to get them out of field goal range, and that's a good step towards it.
Yeah, try to keep this within 2 scores. A field goal would still do that, but the further away you can get from field goal range, the better. Blanton to throw on 2nd and long. Gets to the right side, and it will be caught by Gus Scott, who steps out of bounds at the 39.
The kicker this season is only, 78%. So if you can have a tough kick right there, you never know. But right now for Portland defense, you're just trying to do everything you can to get another takeover.
Yeah, and from this area here, this would be a 56-yard attempt. It would be one of the longer field goals in SFL history. Blanton going to throw it out left side as the receiver deflects it away and incomplete. Derek Majors on the coverage, preventing that long bomb from going down. I think they might be going for the kick.
That looked like more of a drop. It looked like he put it right over the cornerback, and then the receiver just dropped the ball right there. This is a long kick. Maybe think about punting the ball, because then you can get it inside the 15. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have Butte punt it away, and that's probably the best call they can make. Yeah, this could be a really good idea. If they goes for the coffin, they can get it inside the 5. Butte to punt it. And it will land at the 6. They're going to roll it into the end zone. Unfortunately, it will be a touchback. Portland will get it back at their own 20.
So now you have a decision if you're Portland. Do you push the ball, knowing that your quarterback has a few turnovers? Or do you just continue on and push through to see if you can get any points? We're going to see within the first few plays.
Now, they'll have this play here before we go to the warning. And they're going to go to a heavy set with Love in the backfield. Jive to throw, screens it out to Love. He'll go right side, has 3 defenders on him, and that will bring him down to the 25. 5-yard gain, but it brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Evo 9X Field in Portland. And the Fleet are trailing the Nemesis 10-0. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Back here at the Shipyard at Evo 9X Stadium, 2nd and 5 for Portland. They're going to try to get on the board before the end of the half. Love's going to push up the middle. He'll have room for a first down and get to the 32. Nice gain of 8 to keep the drive going for the Fleet.
Yeah, so now you have to hurry up. Let's see how your 2-minute warning is going to look like.
They're taking a little bit of their time. That's not a bad game plan here. Try not to give Seattle any time. Ooh, a little bit of a pressure shown, but they back it off. Love will get the screen to the left side, and we'll get about 6. And, yeah, no rush here for Portland. They're just going to keep on going.
Yeah, so if you wanted to stop the clock, you got to get out of bounds right there.
Yeah, and plus they've only got 2 timeouts here for the rest of the half. And they are rushing out just a little bit, so they might be picking up the pace here with a minute to go. Jive with offset eye. He'll hand off to Love. Brought down right at the 35. Big stop by David Harrell. Portland will take their 2nd timeout.
Big stop right there. That is how you stop any type of momentum that a team can have right there with a big hit.
Stops the clock with 57 seconds to go here in the first half. And they will go to Jive in the air this time. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Dime pack for Seattle. Only rushing 3. Pump fake up the middle. Will be completed for the first down. They get to the Portland 46. Nice catch there. That was number 85 of Portland. One of the secondary receivers, Gavin Bovett. Jive to throw again. Has a receiver up the middle again for a first down. This one going again. Looked like that might have been Bovett again. And again, yeah, they're going right back to the line. 30 seconds to go. Quick pass. Up the middle. Another 9-yard gain. This one going to Lozano. Slowly getting into Seattle territory. Now inside the 30 with 20 seconds to go. Jive to Lozano again. He gets to the 20. Inside the red zone for a first down. 13 seconds left. They got to get back to the line. They got to hurry up. 10 seconds to go.
Timeout.
Jive again from the shotgun. Will pump fake. Has time. Up the middle. Will be caught. And good for a first down. And that's where Portland will take their final timeout. They will more than likely kick a field goal to get on the board.
Right there, that was close right there. They were getting down. They still had a timeout, but the coach understood, the team understood that you had to hurry up to the ball right there. So it looks like they can get a field goal out of here. So at least they're not going home empty in the first half.
Yeah, a very good consolation for them to get on the board before the end of the half. So this will bring out Joey Robb to kick a 24-yard field goal from the left hash. This will more than likely be the final play of the half, barring a quick kick that might have about 1 second left. Bit of a high snap. Kick is on its way, and it is good to put Portland on the board. It'll be 10-3 as we finish out the first half of play. Exciting little drive there by the Fleet to finish out this first half of football. They now lead it. No, excuse me. They now trail Seattle 10-3. Bit of a defensive battle between both these squads. Only Seattle's hit the end zone once tonight, but that's been the big factor. The 2 interceptions by the Seattle defense. What do you think is going to happen now with the half coming in? Is Portland going to do any sort of change in their game plan?
I believe that they showed that they can throw the ball when they can, especially in the last 50 seconds of the second quarter. So maybe you can implement that. But once again, their bread and butter is to give Love the ball however they can. So I seriously doubt they go away from that. Love did have a couple of good runs at the end of the second quarter. So maybe they're just like, okay, we're going to mix in the triple slant route from time to time and then give the ball to Love. So their defense is playing well, so they're still in it.
Yeah, both defenses doing very nicely. Seattle's defense had 3 tackles for losses, so does Portland. Portland has the 1 sack of this game. But comparing the aerial defense, Portland's got 4 deflections and a pick. Even though Seattle has 2 picks, they've only got 2 deflections. So it's been a little bit of an advantage for Portland's pass defense. They're gonna have to just really shut down Blanton a little bit more.
Yeah, that's gonna be key right there. So, like I said, there's still a lot of ball game left.
Absolutely, still a lot of ball game left to play. Comparing the quarterbacks right now, Blanton currently 12 of 18 for 152, but Jive is not that far behind. Even with that rush drive to finish the half, he's 15 for 19 for 133. So a bit better in completion percentage, but Blanton a bit better in yards per attempt. And of course, Blanton also has that touchdown pass that was taken into David Gears to start the game. So this could be an interesting setup here for the second half as we are about to get underway. And the better part is Portland will get the ball to start the second, so they will have a bit of momentum going from one half to the next, as Christian Reynolds will kick it away. Back to return it will be Leo Morris, and here we go again. Morris to take it at about the 8. He'll run up the middle and get met up by Jackson down at the 26. So yeah, I think I'm kind of with you that Portland might try to just keep it on the Love train, but you've proven that Jive can perform aerial attacks when needed, so it might be a matter of just deciding when to switch over.
Yeah, Adams catching the ball really well this game. You have options.
Jive to hand off to Love. He'll go up the middle and get met up by David Harrell. Only going to end up being a yard gain.
So, like right here, you have Adam right here, 57 yards on 5 catches. You got your tight end that got 41 yards on 4 catches. So you can pass the ball here. If Seattle's going to stop Love from running the ball, you have to go look for some other options.
Absolutely do. It'll be 2nd down and 9. They'll hand off to Love. He'll go right side, has a block, shakes 1 tackle, but it takes a double team effort. And again, it is David Harrell who has to make the stop. It brings it up to the 35 for 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they're setting up a 3rd down that you can do either pass or run here. Good run by Love right there. Didn't let the first tackle bring him down. Setting up 3rd and 1 situation.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. This is a very open playbook for Portland. They can pretty much go bahooties with whatever they'd like. And they will hand off to Love. He'll go right side, try to get the first, but he will be denied by Amar Bryant Jr. They'll give him a little bit of progress, but it'll be 4th and inches for the Fleet.
And Bryant held him up, and then the rest of the team came to finish the tackle right there. That's the beauty. That's how you do a group tackling. Shut him down. Now Portland's punting the ball.
That is the epitome of teamwork right there. Just one slowing him down, the other comes in to make the stop. Dominic Birkin to punt it away. Bit of pressure there from the Seattle special teams, and this will be fair caught at the 31-yard line. Next week on Next Level Sports, 2 teams will hunt for the playoffs to better their positioning for a run when this very Portland Fleet will take on the Louisiana Revolution. Kickoff of that game will be 6:30 p.m. Eastern. That'll be next Saturday on Next Level Sports. For a complete channel guide, make sure to visit nlse.com. Seattle going to go for the handoff on 1st down. Blue Scott, and a bit of a runaround, ends up going nowhere. Maybe got a little confused about where to go. It looks like she might have tried to go to the right side, but Mel Davis ends up getting the loss of 4.
Yeah, that looked pretty confusing right there. Maybe she was thinking, okay, the middle is blocked up, so let's go to the right, and it just looks like one big circle that she did.
Yeah, unfortunately, just kind of took the long way around, and it ended up biting it in the patoot. Scott will run right side this time for 2nd and long, and get about 6 before Davis makes the stop. Now it'll be 3rd down and 8. Lou Scott is injured on the play. It looks like it might have been a bit of a non-contact injury. That is not what you want to have, because that is one of Seattle's key releases on the ground and in the air. That is not a good thing to see. Lanton going to throw now on 3rd and 8. Looking for the deep ball left side and deflected by Majors, incomplete.
Man, you never want to see anybody injured right there. So it's gonna be tough. Who's gonna be the next person in line to help out for Seattle? Are they gonna throw the ball more? That might be in Portland's favor. Portland does have a good secondary.
Yeah, they have a very good secondary. But the next person up for the running backs will be number 20, Alistair Kai. So they'll be coming up to step in for Blue Scott while she gets tended to on the sideline. Punt is away from Butte, and this will be taken at the 33, and Morris will only get at the 27, but only 4 yards on the return for Morris. Seattle hoping to hold on right now. It's currently a 10-3 lead, as we are still a little bit early here in the 3rd quarter, but Portland with an opportunity now that one of Seattle's key players, Blue Scott, currently on the sideline, getting assessed for an injury on a couple of plays ago. Jive going to throw, has a little pressure from the right side, a tipped in the air, nearly intercepted, but it will fall incomplete.
Ooh, that was something Seattle definitely wanted right there. Portland caught a break. That's really dangerous right there, but it was knocked down. Portland has another chance. That's just, you got to be careful on those throws.
Yeah, got to be careful there because you had two possible nemesis there to possibly take it away. Got to be a little more careful there. Jive with the shotgun, 2-2 here for 2nd and 10. On the quick step, we'll give it out to Love, but cannot hold on to the ball. Boy, the running backs been having a little trouble with the aerial attack on both sides.
And that's very surprising right there. We're coming in this game with 54 catches. You would think like that's a surefire catch right there. Had yards to run afterwards. Just maybe was looking at the players down the field than catching the ball.
Yeah, Zeke, 54 of 56 targets. Very rare time that you see him drop the ball. 3rd and 10. Pass will go to the left side. It will be completed for number 81, Benjamin Warner. But it will be short of the 1st down, so it will be another 3 and out for Portland.
Yeah, I know that's short of a 1st down, but what a catch right there. went behind, was able to grab it, like the ball was thrown behind him, and it kept 2 feet in. So that was a good catch, just short, and looks like Portland right there is punting the ball again.
Yeah, this will bring out Birkin once again to kick it away. And it will be Seattle's Gus Scott to return it. Bit of a side snap, but the kick is away. And this will be taken at about the 24. And Scott staying on his feet a little bit, but it's wrapped up by the second defender. Only gets 5 on the return to bring it up to the Seattle 29-yard line. Hey, don't leave the broadcast without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check out content for teams and about the league created by the community, participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy football, and test your skills in the survivor pool. To join our server, visit simulationfl.net, click the Discord icon in the menu. The SFL community, 2,000 strong. We'll see you there. Alistair Kai on the run, going up the middle. We'll get about 7. Standing in there for Baloo Scott, gets a good gain. Looks like Seattle still going to be holding firm on their mixed attack. Prior to the injury, Baloo Scott had 10 rushes for 11 yards compared to Blanton's 19 passes. He might keep holding on to that. And Kai fumbles the football! Oh no, that is an unfortunate turnaround. Let's see who held on to that, who picked up that football. Oh, looks like it might have been a Seattle player. No, it looks like that. No, I think Portland's got it.
Oh, it looked like the offensive lineman from Seattle was able to grab it, but no. Looks like Portland's ball, and that's what you need. That is a big-time play.
Big-time recovery there on the fumble recovery. Will give Portland an opportunity. Hand off to Love. Bit of a blitz there, and he's brought down very quickly by KT Harrell. There's a little bit of shoving, pushing and shoving there from Aaron Stein on the offensive line, but a loss of 1 on the play. Now second down and 11. 2 receivers, 2 backs, and Lozano at the tight end spot to the right side. Guy from under center will take a deep drop. Going to throw left side. We'll have the receiver. Warren's going left side, staying down the sideline, and will get brought down at the 2. What a great run by Benjamin Warner, just holding on to that thing like a fullback and getting the first down and goal.
Warner saw the fumble that Seattle did, and he was like, nope, not going to be. He was able to catch the ball. Love that he turned it up the field and then turned the Jets on. You love to see that. What a catch. Great catch, run after the catch to set up at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, Brady Clark making the final hit to bring him down at the 2. It looked like he was kind of going on a tightrope back there along the sideline. First and goal for Love. They'll go right side, and he's wrapped up from behind, down for a loss of 2. Great stop there on the play. It was number 60, Aaron Stein, helping with that one.
Yeah, this is going to be, you don't want to get caught into 3 running plays and you're kicking a field goal. Maybe this play right here, you're faking it, you're throwing it to your tight end. You have a good tight end here.
Both teams going into a goal line stance. We'll hand off Love, and he's wrapped up by Sean Parrott for a loss of 1. Great tackle for loss there for Sean Parrott. Second-year defensive lineman. Getting himself known in the game tonight.
Yeah, and the quarterback right there has to make that call, that adjustment.
That's Sean Parrott's 12th tackle for loss so far in his career. Third down and goal from the 5. Jive to throw, pumping, and will go up the middle. Tipped and intercepted again! The second time that Portland has tried to go into the end zone, it's been picked off. This time it's been taken away by Ethan Kai.
This is a back and forth when it comes to turnovers right there. You had somebody open. You had Love open in the flats on the left side right there. And that's really tough right there. You got to be able to see that. That's a costly turnover for Portland. Seattle is coming to play on defense right there.
Absolutely. They're the deflection from Amar Bryant Jr. getting into the hands of Kai. Blanton will have 3 wide here for first down at the 20. Gonna step, Pump fakes under a little pressure. Gets it up the middle. Has the receiver. Good for the first down from Paulie Truth. Gets up to the 33 for 13 yards.
After witnessing a turnover last series on offense, that's really good to have. Good pump fake. Stepped up in the pocket when he felt pressure. Was able to get it out just before he was taken down.
Great job from Blanton to step up and make that throw. Gives them a little bit of better field position as we're just under the halfway mark here in the third. Heavy set. Blanton to throw. Under pressure. Gets the ball up. The middle will be completed to Patton. Great catch to get to the 44-yard line and another first down.
What a catch. That's how you stretch out and you help your quarterback out. First, the throw. Love it. Pump fake. Stepped up in the pocket and fired a rocket to Patton right there that stretched out, was able to catch it.
Great pass to get to the 44 of Portland. 3 wide to the right side for first down. Blanton going to throw. Right side. Tipped and a one-handed interception by Leo Morris. Gets the ball back in Portland hands.
Portland was like, anything you can do, I can do better. Was going up at the highest point. Mauled it in front of the receiver to give Portland the ball again.
Got it right in front of the intended target, Gus Scott. Hauled it in with one hand. Great job by the Portland defense getting a second pick on Blanton. And getting control of the ball once again, now at their own 30. First and 10, Jive, gonna throw right side. Has the receiver, and it will be about a 5-yard gain. Oh, and there's the report from Baloo Scott. She will be done for the day. So it will be Alistair Kai doing the running duties for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you don't want to see that from any player right there. So wishing a speedy recovery.
Yeah, thankfully in the SFL, if you are injured to that extent, it's only for the rest of the game. You are right back into the thick of it for the next one. That last pass, by the way, caught by Dakota Sue. And that pass completed by Love, who will get brought down by Citrion for another first down.
So right now, Portland, this is your chance again to do something with it. But now, the clock is running. You're getting less and less time here, so you got to do something.
Got less time, yes, but there's still a one-score game as Love's going to run to the left side. And again, Citrion with the stop. Only going to make it a 6-yard gain for 2nd and 4. Love doing a pretty nice job for himself right now on the ground. 20 for 55. Longest of the day for him so far has only been 14 yards on the rushing, but he's got 65 yards passing so far. 2 wide with Love in the backfield. They'll hand off to him for 2nd and 4. Spins around and only gets to midfield. And he is gobsmacked by KT Harrell to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Seattle game plan today was to make sure Love didn't break loose. And they're doing a fantastic job. Only 58 yards on 21 carries for a 2.8 yards.
They'll go to him again for 3rd down, and he's brought down to the backfield. Critical stop from David Harrell, who came in on the rush. And now it's 4th down for Portland. They'll have to punt it away.
And once again, like I said, shooting up the middle, great plan to call a blitz right there, send more players than they can block. But once again, it's been a long day for Love and the Portland rushing offense.
So once again, Dominic Birkin to kick it away. It will be taken in at about the 18-yard line. So a nice punt inside the 20 to set up Seattle once again. Now with a minute 30 and change here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a good knockdown, drag-out battle between both these defenses. They've been doing pretty well for themselves.
Yeah, they're turnover after turnover right here. They want to keep themselves in the game right here. This has been a good defensive battle.
Yeah, both of these teams are average about 28 points allowed per game. So this is a real good statement for both their defenses, as the run is goes for about 3 yards from Matt Brown, the fullback. And that one brought down by Brody Gulch.
So you still got a full quarter right here. Seattle, what you want to do is you don't want to give it back to Portland so quickly. So run the ball, throw some swing passes just to keep the clock moving.
You're going to go from the heavy eye. Blanton's going to screen it out to Alistair, and he's brought down for a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage as the tackle's made by Khalil Thomas. See the stat comparisons right now. So far, Seattle 204 total yards compared to Portland's 244. It has been a war of attrition between these two squads. 5 wide for Blanton from the shotgun. Has time. Going for the deep ball. Left side. Tipped and intercepted! Derek Majors getting one away, and now Blanton's got his 3rd pick of the game.
We talked about it. Portland has a good secondary. Once again, the defensive back played the route for the wide receiver, was able to get underneath it. They are ball hawks right there. Portland defense is doing everything they can to keep them in the game. The offense now has to do it.
Absolutely, because the Portland's defense currently topping the league in turnover differential with a plus 13. They've got to keep that up to keep their offense in the game. The run from Love there is going to go nowhere. As the tackle there is made by David Harrell. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll probably be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
And you have to come out with something different. The running is not happening. Seattle is saying, you need to beat me with your arm.
Jive will have 2 tight ends left, 2 receivers right. They'll go for the quick pass. He'll screen it out. Love's got it. Right side. He'll stay in bounds. Somehow stays in bounds, but it'll get to the 39 for a gain of 4. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Time to get some 4s, 12s, 86s, and 68s, everybody. 1 quarter left of football, and it is a 10-3 ball game with Seattle leading Portland. You're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music, here on YouTube. Great game going on here tonight at Evo 9X Stadium in Portland. Ethan Muslin with Anthony Ellison doing the call for you tonight. And, of course, our statisticians, Ron Haynes and Chris Porter, doing great things. And what a great pass that was nearly intercepted. KT Harrell had her hands on it but couldn't get it. So it'll be 4th down, and looks like it'll be another punt for Portland.
We were going to be looking at our 8th turnover of the day. Really dangerous pass right there. Unfortunate for Portland because they had the turnover. They had good field position, but right now they're going to be giving the ball away back to Seattle.
Working to punt this away. This will probably land inside the 5. They're going to have to hope for a good bounce. On the 6, it does take a nice bounce, and he'll stop at the 5. Great job there from the Portland special team. Probably could have let that thing roll just a little bit more because it had a big stop on it.
Definitely wanted to make sure that it didn't go into the end zone. Right now, Seattle's on their 5-yard line, so what do?
Just got to go for it. Just got to get it and down it. So Seattle now just outside their own 5-yard line to start this drive here for the 4th quarter. Hand off to Alistair Kai. We'll only get about 2 on the play. That was a bit of a slow to get up Mel Davis, who has been really making himself known. That's his 8th tackle of the night.
Been playing just one amazing game right here, just all over the field.
2nd down and 8. Offset eye with 3 wide. Blanton to hand it off. Fumble on Alistair Kai, and it's picked up by Portland. It'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Oh my God. Oh my, Seattle. What are you doing here? 2nd fumble by the running back right here. Didn't block the edge rusher. This is a very exciting right there. Portland, here you go. You are on the 6-yard line.
Brody Gulch.
Gotta go for it. Gotta get it.
Yeah, Brody Gulch there was the one who knocked it loose. Mel Davis fell on it. And it's now Portland football with about 19 feet to the end zone. Jive with 2 tight ends right. He'll hand off to Love, who goes left side. Cuts back up the middle. We'll get to about the 2. And he gets brought down by Dougie Day.
So we know what Portland's going to do. This is absolutely crazy. It's exciting for everybody to watch. Right now, Portland, I know you're going to give the ball to Love. Let's see what you can do.
They're about 6 feet away. 2nd down and goal. Love in the backfield. This will be a free play. Handoff. Love is going to get brought down from behind, but unfortunately not going to matter as they had the early jump. So it'll be a +1 on the penalty. On that penalty called against Sean Parent. Getting a little antsy on that play. But it cost them 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd down and goal now from the 1. So far, Seattle's defense has been holding firm. We'll see if they can hold on to that. Goal line set for both squads. I formation for the offense. Jive hands off to Love. He goes up the middle. Stopped short of the goal line. Another tackle from Matthias Citrion, and it's 3rd down and goal to go.
Was able to sneak past the offensive lineman right there to get to Love. That is a really great tackle here. These are some big play calls coming up right now.
Heavy eye for 3rd down and goal. Goal line set for Seattle. Love gets the ball left side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Portland.
It was going to be Love all along. We know that. We was hoping for something different, but they're sticking to their guns right there. And now we have a potential tie ball game.
A great job converting that fumble into a Zeke Love touchdown. That drive, 4 plays, 7 yards. That's all you needed. And Portland now an extra point away from tying this game at 10 apiece. It took them 3 quarters, let's see, 33, 34, almost 35 minutes to get to the end zone. Bit of a high snap, but the kick from Joey Robb is up and through. That'll make it a 10-10 ball game with 8:49 to go here in the 4th. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. We'll be taken here at about the goal line. And up the middle will be Gus Scott, and he'll bring it up to the 22 for Seattle's next drive. And Seattle's still in a bit of the catbird seat. They can still play a little bit of clock kill here. Well, if they end up with a field goal, they'll still give them the lead.
Yeah, just got to be careful when running the ball because 2 straight fumbles on runs, it can be dangerous.
And don't forget, you're also dealing with one of the best run defenses in the league in Portland. Blanton to throw. He'll go left side. Has the receiver. Good for the 1st down. Gets about 11 as the catch is made by Zachary Patton.
So for Seattle, you want to protect the ball. You want to kill clock. You just want to balance the pass and the run as best as you can here. Quick throws. Try to make sure it's not a long developing route for them so the defense can't get the ball.
Absolutely. 1st down and 10 from the 33. Blanton with time. Oh, and it's right into the hands of Dale McClain. And this is going to go all the way back. Touchdown, Portland.
Is my mic on? Because I thought I said Seattle, don't throw the ball over the middle. It's really dangerous right there. The defense for Portland has came to play in the second half, and they did it once again. They put themselves in a cover 3. He didn't see him. Not at all. Beautiful pick 6 right there.
Fantastic. And getting 40 yards on the return is Dale McClain, who gets the pick 6. As I double check, that is his 2nd pick 6 in his career. 10th interception of his career. What a way to cap getting into double digits. And now it will be an extra point again from Joey Robb to make it a 17-10 ball game in favor of Portland, as we have just a little over 8 minutes to go. Now all of a sudden Seattle on the back foot, but this might fall into their favor. As we kind of mentioned, they are a little bit better on the pass than they are on the run.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because Portland knows that they have to pass the ball. There's Seattle's star running back is not playing for the rest of the game, so it kind of hurt them with the balance. So now you have to be creative on your play call.
You do, and this run gets back up to the 28. Just kind of reviewing the stats before coming into this game. Seattle was 11th in the league in average passing yards at 300, but Portland currently third, as we said, third worst in the league for passing yards allowed, 344 yards on average. So this could fall right into Seattle's hands. Heavy I formation on this play. They'll hand it off. Alistair Kai going to run up the middle and get about 4. And that'll give them second down at the 32.
And this game is far from being over right here. Seattle just has to put together a drive and not forget and forget about the turnovers that happened in the last few series.
Absolutely right. That's what you got to do. Just whatever happened, you got to forget it and just keep moving on. 1 second and 6. They hand off to Alistair again and going to get down to the 34 for a 2-yard gain. And that's a tackle there from Brody Gulch. Maybe trying to pop it loose once again, but it'll be third down.
Oh yeah, this defense is smelling blood in the water. They're trying to do everything they can to jar the ball loose.
They're down in 4. 3 wide receivers. Blanton to throw it by the looks of it. Gonna step. Has a man to the left side. He'll be completed for a first down out to the 39, going out of bounds. And making the catch is David Gears.
I like that right there. That's the way. Nice secure pass. Leads it to the out of bounds so nobody else can catch it but your own team. Continue to drive.
Continuing the drive and putting Blanton over 200 yards passing on the day. But they are going back to a heavy set. Hand off to Alistair and gets caught back at the line. They'll call it a loss of 1 with Joseph Lama. Oh, excuse me, no, that's number 56, Khalil Thomas, making the tackle.
And the most important thing right now for Blanton, yes, you threw 4 interceptions, but that's in the past. You have to lead your team right here to a game-time drive, and you just got to know that it's going to work out.
Yeah, so far, over 2 minutes taken down on the drive as Alistair's going to run up the middle. Has a little bit of room and gets wrapped up by Gulch from behind to bring it down to the 44. Now you got a 3rd down and 5 set coming up.
Seattle, if you're Seattle, you got to think maybe this is a 4-down territory. So maybe you can play it safe on 3rd down, maybe run the ball again, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's possible, but there's also, there's still over 5 minutes to go here in the game. So being only down 1 score, things can still go your way. Blanton to throw, and almost got caught into the route and incomplete. Derek Majors just could not hold on to it.
We were looking at another pick 6 right there. Jumped the route clean and just couldn't get the ball right there.
Yeah, he got his hands on it. That's the more important bit, getting it away from the receiver. So it'll be 4th down, and Lilac Butte out to punt it away. Well, they get a pretty good punt out of this one. Maybe get it inside the 20. Kick is away, and Morris to get it at the 18. And ball is out! The ball is out and picked up by Seattle! What a recovery by Jackson, the secondary tight end, making the special teams play.
What is this? Nobody wants to hold on to the ball. Everybody has greasy hands right here. Unbelievable, Seattle. You got to get pumped up, capitalize on this. This is unbelievable here.
Incredible job by Little Weezy, who made the fumble, and then Dean Jackson scooped it up, and now it's back in Seattle hands. Heavy eye, 5:31 to go here. Seattle down 1 score. They'll hand it off. Alistair trying to go up the middle, but can not do anything with it. They'll get stopped for about a loss of 1.
I know that hurts for Portland, but Portland just has to remember they have a stout secondary, a great run defense here. Just got to get a stop. Seattle, you are definitely playing 4-down territory here.
Absolutely. Twins to the left. They'll hand off to Alistair, and again, it's back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on that one as Brody Gulch makes the stop for 3rd down and long.
But once again, if I'm Seattle, maybe if we do need to take a field goal, take it, because you've been playing great defense against Portland's offense that's been struggling today. So maybe you can play it safe and get a field goal and just have your defense help you.
They're going to go 4 wide this time for 3rd and long. With 3 to the right side. Blanton to throw. Might be going for the end zone, but it's tipped and intercepted by Dale McClain. Stepping around and gets down to the 10. And ends up being back in Portland hands on the pick.
Yeah, that's not safe. That's not what you want. And McClain is safe right there. Cover 2. They were waiting for that post route the whole entire time. And once again, we have another turnover. Portland's defense looks scary right now.
That's the 5th interception of the game so far. McClain's 2nd on the evening. The last one he had went for a pick 6. But getting possession is probably the more important thing for Portland right now as they hand off to Love, left side. Gets the first down, shakes 1 tackle. Trying to get another one, but cannot get around Matthias Citrion. But a great run of 21 yards for the first down.
The thing about with Love, when they are ahead, you have a running back that can seal the game. And this is exactly right here. The line did a fantastic job. Lug shrugged off that first defender right there. That's a big gain. And that's the thing that Portland's going to ride on. Now Portland can just run the ball, chew the clock. Seattle needs to come up with a stop.
They absolutely do as we enter about 4 minutes to go with Seattle still down by 7. Heavy eyes set for Portland. Jive from under center. Hands it off. Love up the middle. Gets brought down by David Harrell. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play.
And we have seen everything. It's been very exciting. Great defensive plays right here. Back and forth. A lot of turnovers here. But it's getting down to the wire.
Yeah, it's getting down to 3.5 minutes. And looks like that over-under you see there on the top right of your screen, 51.5. That is not going to be close to getting hit tonight. For 2nd down and long, but 2 tight ends to the right side. Jive going to have an offset eye. He's milking the clock for all it's worth. They'll hand off to Love, who goes left, has room, has a blocker. Going to get around and down to the 39. Getting stopped there by Doug Day for 3rd down and 3.
And that's unfortunate for Seattle. They guessed the wrong side. They slanted everybody to the left and to their left, and Portland went the opposite way. So that's really tough right there. This is a big 3rd down right here for Seattle. Once again, the game is not over with. This has been a turnover battle, but you got to stop Portland here that you know they're running the ball.
Seattle's defense in the top 10 for 3rd downs allowed, 54%. So it's pretty much a coin toss here. Pressure on the line for 3rd down and 3. Jive to hand off. Love, left side. Stop behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And David Harrell makes the big stop.
Been playing big the whole entire game right there with his knife tackle. That's the stop you need. All right, Seattle, you're going to get the ball back. You can still tie this ball game.
You see the stats there. David Harrell, 4 tackles for loss, 9.5 total tackles on the night. And they will get the ball back on the other side of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in Portland, and it's not over, not by a long shot. Portland leads by 7, but Seattle will get the ball back. You're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music, here on YouTube. This is going to be an exciting finish as the kick is away. Fair catch will be called by Seattle at the 29. Wise decision there. Don't want to risk getting another fumble. Before we start this next drive, though, let's head back. Let's head down to San Diego real quick. We got a game break with Cameron Irvine.
Thanks, Ethan. Carolina at San Diego tonight in a big game between two teams just on the outside looking into the playoffs, and B. Robo puts Lincoln Kingseed on the ground. Now a career high for touchdowns in a season for Robo. San Diego leads Carolina 17-10. Good game in the third. Back to Portland.
Thanks so much, Cam. Pass here from Blanton will go to the left side. It'll be completed. And what a juke there from Gus Scott to get about 9.5.
What a hit.
Bring him, yeah, second down and short coming up. Blanton to throw again. Quick pass on the run. Will be caught down to the Portland 45. That's another one to Scott.
Seattle sees something in the Portland defense. They can take advantage of it.
They're going to go for another one. Blanton with the throw again, and a great catch there. Gets it down to the 26. That looked to be number 83, Carlton Rhodes, making the reception. Blanton a little bit of pressure, looking for the end zone on the outside. Incomplete. Coverage there on Morris with Zachary Patton, the intended target. Stops the clock with 1:12 to go.
Gotta come down with that ball right there. But this is exactly what Portland needed, a breath right there. They needed like either a timeout or a dead ball right here so they can like get the right personnel in, knowing they're going to pass the ball, bring more DBs out on the field so you can play better coverage.
Blanton will have 3 wide receivers this time for 2nd and 10. Alistair Kai, sidecar to the right. Blanton with some coverage. Under pressure and brought down! It's a sack for a loss of 3. Seattle will take their second time out with a big sack from Don Zepp.
That's tough right there. You cannot let that happen. It looked like it was like a one-person rush right there. He beat the right tackle on an inside rip move to the quarterback. That's a big play.
So now there'll be 3rd down and very long to go. Blanton with 4 wide. Goes for the quick pass. Has it. Caught for the first down. It's David Gears. He gets it to the 15.
Big time throw. Big time catch. You love to see it, especially this close in the game. We're going to have ourselves a nice ending.
And it might not be over yet. Blanton will have 3 wide receivers. 1st and 10, just outside the 15, 40 seconds to go. Nickel pack for Portland. Blanton to throw. Pressure up the middle. He'll go right side. Has the open receiver, and Patton will be taken down at the 1. They'll go for the rush here with 30 seconds left. They got to hurry back to the line. Now 23 seconds to go. Blanton to throw on 1st and goal. Has a receiver out of bounds. Incomplete. Gus Scott was wide open, but he was back beyond the end line. It does stop the clock, though, with 20 seconds left.
I will keep on saying it. The spin move is a gift and a curse. The play before, all you have to do is just walk in or even dive. That's a touchdown. The spin hurt them right there. They gave the time for the defensive back to get a recovery for the tackle.
2nd down and goal now from the 1. 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Blanton by himself in the shotgun to throw. Pressure up the middle. Left side. Tipped away and incomplete, intended for David Gears. But Derek Majors was there to knock it away. Now 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, he was looking. Majors was looking for his 2nd interception. He loves to play underneath on a out route right there. That could have been dangerous. What a way to knock the ball down. All right, Seattle. 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal. 3 wide receivers. Tight end. 1 set up to the left. And they've got Alistair Kai in the backfield. Blanton to throw. Quick pass. Up and tipped it. No, it's intercepted! Patton could not hold on to it, and Dale McClain with the cinching pick.
The 2nd interception of the game seals the game for Portland right here. Was able to tip the ball and then get his own interception after his own tip. That was a fantastic play right there by number 27. Kudos. It looks like that was his 3rd interception. That is remarkable. Oh, what a play for Portland.
McClain getting his 3rd pick of the game. First one he had went for a pick 6. That was the go-ahead touchdown. by all accounts, as far as I'm concerned, he's player of the game at this point.
Yeah. I wish I can give the player of the game to like the whole defense for Portland. So Portland came in the second half and was like, okay, our offense needs some help, and that's okay. It's a team effort. They said, hey, we're going to do everything we can. So they went out and they got turnovers after turnovers. They got 2 forced fumbles, 6 interceptions. They did everything they can to help out the offense for Portland, and that's exactly what they did right there. This is a big win, and this is something that Portland needed going into the last 3 games of the regular season.
Absolutely right on that. With this win, Portland is going to go to 4-5. More importantly, they're going to be 1 game back from Vancouver in the Pacific Division. And oh man, that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. So Portland's got to take on Louisiana next week. Week after that, though, is where week after that they're going to take on Sioux Falls, and week 14 is when Portland hosts Vancouver. What could possibly be a Pacific Division title matchup. Zeros are on the clock here at the Shipyard, and Portland wins it 17-10 in an exciting defensive battle that ended up with a clinch end zone interception from Dale McClain. And look at that, 8 turnovers from Seattle, 2 of them being on special teams, the other 6 due to interceptions. Boy, it was just not Seattle's night to hold on to the football.
Yeah, it started to go downhill when they lost their star running back, and they just couldn't hold on to the ball right there. Portland came back and protected their lead, but it was a great defensive battle.
Absolutely was. And when you really think about it, it's almost the end of the game was a bit of turnaround as fair play, because what was really stymieing Portland? Interceptions in the end zone. They kept getting picked off all the time back in the end zone. And then it was Portland's defense doing the exact same thing to Terrellis Blanton that ended up sealing the game for the Fleet. Just an incredible bit of storytelling in this matchup. Just an exciting finish all around.
I mean, this is what you want to see every time you turn on to the SFL. Is seeing a good defensive battle right here. They knew they couldn't run the ball as well as they wanted to, but one team just couldn't stop fighting right there, and they just played great defense at the end, and they helped out their offense. And this was just a remarkable game to watch as a fan and anything.
Absolutely, and there was the go-ahead touchdown by Dale McClain on the pick 6. And we thought, for all intents and purposes, with them being on the back foot, this would have gone to Seattle's favor since they really do well on the pass. But it was McClain just pretty much shutting down the Seattle offense by himself for the most part, as he ended up with 3 picks here in the second half, and all of them just very critical takeaways.
You want to protect the football, obviously, but especially when you're in the end zone, like going in to score, like it's really tough. Like you want to make sure you don't do those high risk throws, because anything can happen. And all 3 of the interceptions came off a tip pass. So it was one of those things where if maybe if Seattle looked at the swing route, it'd been a different story.
Absolutely, and here it is, Dale McClain, your safety, player of the game, 3 picks, 1 pick 6 that ended up being the go-ahead score. Fantastic job from the Portland defense, giving the Fleet the win, going to 4-5. Seattle, unfortunately, going now down to 2-7. Next week, they will be going to Tulsa to face the Desperados. That'll do it for us tonight here in Portland. Great win for the Fleet. They defeat the Nemesis 17-10. From our partner, Mr. Anthony Ellison, for our statisticians, the great, fantastic Ron Haynes and Chris Porter, and of course, Commissioner, Producer Extraordinaire Cam Irvine. This is Ethan Muslin. We'll see you next time for more SFL action tomorrow here on YouTube.